here we have Brent in the office, and Brent's a practice member in the office here. Brent, what brought you into Gravel Chiropractic?
My wife, we were actually having some issues with my newborn daughter, and my wife researched it and decided it would be something that we would try for her and my daughter as well, and I kind of reluctantly came along for the ride.
Yeah. What in that first visit, we did some specialized tests that first visit. What shocked you really the most in your scores?
I knew that I was kind of like a high stress person, and I was always go, 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 and I had a lot of tension and things in my neck and my back, and it was a lot of stress going on. But when I saw the actual metrics and the numbers that you guys showed me on those first tests, I think
shocked you.
Numbers don't lie,
yeah.
So that was the biggest shocker to actually see it on paper.
And he's talking about, just folks, he's talking about the vitality test.
Yes.
That
so I was entirely red and blue.
And the
blue,
balance
blue.
too. Yes, remember
Yes.
the balance? Yeah.
Way
And
off.
what changes have you seen? We just did our progress assessment, and we've done our report on that progress assessment. So what changes have you seen since being in our office?
So I guess it's been about 6 weeks.
About 6 weeks,
7
absolutely.
weeks.
Mm-hmm.
A major, like the stress and the tension in the back of my neck and the amount of headaches that I get are, when I say dissipated, it's almost never. And the refractory period that you talked about, just my resiliency to move. My job is very unstructured in terms of how events unfold every day, and things are difficult quick, and then you got to deal with them and move on. And I was managing them, but certainly not as efficiently as possible, and not in a healthy manner for me. Now it's much better. The way I bounce in and out of those situations, I don't even think about that. I used to think, oh my gosh, this is a lot of stress, how am I going to handle it? Now I just kind of deal with it and I move on, and there's the effect on my body is not even a tenth of what it used to be.
And you have 3 very small children.
Yeah.
Yes. How has this affected your just ability to be present with them?
The job takes me away physically a lot of the time, but my ability to help manage the household in terms of the kids and their needs, which are often just as strenuous, is much better than it was before. I think that balance is everything, right? So if I'm managing that part of my life at work better, it dissipates the stress on me, which makes everything else that much better.
And we had a conversation today about how we lead, and that can be in family, that can be in business, right?
It's everywhere.
So what would prompt you to share just the chiropractic with others? What would you say to somebody interested in chiropractic?
I would tell them to honestly give it a good, honest try, because I'm at my infancy in terms of how long I've been here. 6 weeks isn't a long time, but it might be the single most defining thing I've done medically for myself in my life. To be perfectly honest, like that, I haven't felt this free of stress, and I don't even know how long. So for what it will cost and what it entails, it's worth it to try, because the reward could be huge.
Thanks for sharing your journey in our office so far. Thanks, Brent.